To get a Google Gemini API key, you need to follow a series of steps. First, you need to create a Google Cloud account if you do not already have one. This can be done by going to the Google Cloud website and signing up with your Google account. Credentials. Once you have a Google Cloud account, you need to create a new project. This can be done by clicking on the Select a Project drop-down menu and then clicking on New Project. Enter a project name and click on Create. Next, you need to enable the Google Gemini API. This can be done by searching for Gemini API in the search bar and then clicking on the result. Click on the Enable button to enable the API. After enabling the API, you need to create credentials for your project. This can be done by clicking on the navigation menu and then clicking on APIs and Services and then Credentials. Click on Create Credentials and then select API Key. You will then be given the option to create a restricted API key or an unrestricted API key. It is recommended to create a restricted API key for security purposes. Select the Restricted API Key option and choose the Gemini API from the list of available APIs. You will then be given your API key, which you can use to access the Google Gemini API. It is recommended to keep your API key secure and not share it with anyone. You can also restrict your API key to specific IP addresses or domains for added security. It is also important to note that the Google Gemini API has usage limits and requires a billing account to use. You need to set up a billing account and enable the billing for your project to use the API. By following these steps, you can get a Google Gemini API key and start using the Google Gemini API in your applications. Remember to keep your API key secure and follow the best practices for using the API.